by Swayze. We're a little bit early. And more to the point, early enough and ready enough that I think we're just going to get started. So we'll deal with that. I say that as I have to go and get my Switch. Okay. Oh, good. We haven't missed any chats yet. Actually switch to the shiny run, shall we? Running on 3 hours of sleep and have 9 more hours to go at work, that's pretty brutal. But the reason for the earlier stream is that I fully plan to go to bed at the soonest moment possible tonight. But I am committed to not missing a stream if I can help it. So that's why we're here. Because I'm at least going to stream an hour. We'll see if I get 2 done. Given that I started 30 minutes early, I should be able to end at like 9:30 and still get 2 hours in and get 8 hours of sleep. Hypothetically, should be good. Axed Slayer, welcome. You know, honestly, Shiny Hunt's going pretty awesome. Um, we have probably around 70 to 80 hours of playtime, and really we're at like 12,000 encounters total for the entire run. Like, honestly, less than. Yeah, we're killing it on this run. Having a blast. How you doing? Do you shiny hunt at all? Also, is that Wally West as your PFP? Hey, Starkiller. Welcome. Tonight you're gonna go so slow, you feel like Pokopia will help? I suspect Pokopia will help. Cappy. You are leaving for Indiana tomorrow? Or is that Indianapolis? Or is that India? Need to pick up Mewtwo / Bulbahunt? Yeah, you do. Need to get back to it. How was everybody's Easter today? No sleep made it rough and not really that good? Man, it's kind of rough. Tell you what, to make it better, I will share with you all one of my Reese's eggs. Enjoy. Hey, Benjamin, welcome. Just been feeling really antsy lately? Nervous about your trip or what? It was normal for you, but it was a drag to have so many convos with no energy. We let the kiddos run around doing Easter egg hunt and then dabbed out and went home, and I swear it was like 7 o'clock 4 hours ago. Me and the wife were just sitting there like, is it bedtime yet for the kids? Because like they were up so early today and just constantly hyper because of all the fun that was going on. It's like, oh, you guys have had way too much sugar today. The money eggs were huge this year. Might be the reason about the trip. Oh, that doesn't sound like it's a very great trip then. playing Fire Red and you're kicking butt. Very nice. We support that. You doing a shiny run, you just playing through it for playthrough's sake. Almost every adult threw some cash in on one big money egg. Oh, that's fun. And you have to find it? Like, how does the money egg work? First ever Pokemon game. Nice. It's a good choice. Pokemon Sapphire would have been a better first Pokemon game, but you know, we'll do with what we have. It's not accessible at the moment. Your uncle hides it in a tough spot. Nice. How long have I playing Germcatcher? This is about 80 hours or so. Maybe less. I feel like it's less. There was 25, 40, then 13. So like, we're like 78 hours, give or take. Koala, welcome. Last year it was under a plant box, then under the black mat in a spot with 15 or so flowers. Took about 35 minutes to find. Nice, $600 egg. That's pretty freaking special. Hopefully you stop by Wawa on the way to Youngstown. I do not know what either of those two are. Most people threw in a $20 bill. Okay. So who found the egg? Was it you this year? Gotcha. You wish you had to leave before it was searched for because of work. The rain killed most of the day. We had the best Easter weather I have seen in like a decade. It was so nice outside. Oh, that's unfortunate by Swayze. You're going to a funeral. Well, those are never fun. Sorry to hear that. Were they a person that was close to you, or was it like your great great aunt Tessa or something like that? I have not heard of a band called Sublime. Or I may have and I just forgot that I have, but it's not ringing any bells. Yeah, you and me both, Swayze. I would love those games to come out. And when they do, I can race to see which legendary will come out first. Shiny, I mean. I could like put all shiny hunt all of them at the same time. Retro, welcome. That is indeed the name of a Pokemon. Oh, that was trippy. I thought my game froze for a second. You're definitely getting a shiny Mudkip and Metagross. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that Metagross will definitely be shiny hunted. All right, let's see if we get a shiny in this batch, eh? Hey, Marcus, welcome. You might do another Oaks challenge, but this time on Emerald, where the pickup ability isn't so broken. What do you mean? Did they fix something between the two games? Rare candy odds are different. The level bucket was changed. we're finally going to break 4,000 anyways. Will Abra become the longest shiny hunted Pokemon? Or the highest encounters, I shouldn't say the longest. Or will it become second longest? I mean, I guess right now it already is second longest, but... I would love to do a Professor Oak's challenge for Ruby Emerald Sapphire. I would just be happy to play Ruby Emerald Sapphire on the Switch, I should say. It would be interesting to see if they equally released the events for Ruby Emerald Sapphire, or if it would only be an Emerald exclusive. Think it would be Emerald exclusive? I'm kind of feeling that it would be. Although I'm fairly confident we would get the Eon ticket for Latios Latios across both games. Because you would want to have a reason to get all three. Money, 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 money. As Mr. Krabs would say. I mean, I already have a reason to get all three. Because the set must complete. You're getting all regardless? Exactly. Sorry, my kid's in there screaming. Sounds like an elk. Ruby and Emerald on the Switch 2 and Sapphire on the OLED so it doesn't rot. I do want to know how they'll like cover Jirachi, like the bonus disc Jirachi or anything like that. If they don't have an option with Coliseum, they should just add a ticket. I'm betting Coliseum's going to have some sort of a save file checker to see like, hey, do you have a save file for Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire? Let's pull from that. Like, it's crazy to me that they went ahead with XD Gala Darkness on the NSO. Big Fire Gaming, welcome. You're trying to get a shiny Charmander, and this is straight depression? Yeah. How many encounters are you at? It took me 19 hours to get shiny Bulba. It took 2,224 encounters. Arito, welcome. Sometime you could do Pokemon Go. I could do Pokemon Go, but I find that game to be largely uninteresting most of the time. I mean, if they're having Go Fest and there's some legendaries or mythicals to catch that I can't get otherwise, it's pretty alright. Now, I tune in for community days every now and then, when I remember to. You quit Pokemon Rogue? I would too. Not my favorite part of Pokemon games ever. The suffering to roam. Take some time. I mean, yeah. It's good for you, though. It's your first shiny you're going after, so not counting encounters, you're on hour 9. Okay. I mean, if it was 9, like, dedicated hours, that's a decent amount of encounters. Can typically get 2 a minute, so 120 an hour. Yeah, you're about at 1,120, 1,140, something like that, give or take. Not bad. You hit 10K on Bulba before Pokopia came out. You quit because you logged out of your account to see what the controls were, and they were mixed up and you couldn't log back in. Oh, rip, dude. That's unfortunate. 8 left. Can't do a forgot password or anything like that. think in 1 week you did 75 hours of just Oak's Lab? Dang. What do you mean that's not a Poke Rogue thing? They don't allow password resets? That's kind of crazy. You were even grinding at home, dang. You know it's serious then. I wish I could grind this outside of stream time, but I am locked into streaming. You like to be paid for your gaming sessions at this point? Feels way cooler. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. I miss when I was able to do that. A little bit. Triple T. This is Pokemon Leaf Green. Also, I will have you know, it took everything that I had not to say that as if it was Michael Jackson singing. And I think that's your purpose. I think that was intended. I'm going to be so busy this week at work. It's going to be a miracle if streams happen when I get home. It was really just like a goofy name your friends and you came up with in 4th grade. What Pokemon am I going for the full team? Well, after this Abra, I mean, it's going to have a permanent spot on the team, I think. I'm going to go for a Snorlax and Ghastly. I haven't decided on the order just yet. But quite possibly Snorlax, then Ghastly. But Ghastly could be clutch for Snorlax since normal moves won't hit me. Nor will ground moves. So I think I'm going to go with that. Ghastly, then Snorlax. And then that leaves 2 spots left. I really feel like I need a water-type Pokemon. So I'm inclined to go for Dratini, honestly. Not that that's a water type, but in lieu of a water type, it would be a Stellar Edition. But I don't know what else I should go for after that. Starmie's been thrown out. I want to do something. I think Nidoking is going to be the go-to for that. I need a pink Lapras. You know, I could loosely be persuaded to do that one, I think. Just because Lapras is really cool. But, like, I'm trying to avoid soft reset shiny Pokemon and go more for, hey, this could be a random endeavor. 1, they're faster. And 2, there's an element of surprise to it. Like, I'm not handcrafting my team. I'm kind of going off of whatever the luck may give me kind of vibes. And I have not played Infinite Fusion. Snorlax is a risky hunt. Oh yeah. But by the time I get to it, I could have a Master Ball. Would I want to waste it on a Snorlax? No, but if it's a shiny Snorlax, I think I may so be inclined. Oh, I have no doubts that it would be fun. That's one where you have to kind of pre-generate fusion Pokemon before, like, playing, right? Get shiny Politoed. Shiny is sick and it would be an underused mon. I would love to do that by Swayze. Unfortunately, I can't evolve it until after I beat the game. Actually, yeah, because it wouldn't let me trade it back, I don't think. Fallen Rays, welcome. You finished your living dex? Solid work. That's an accomplishment right there. That takes a lot of time. You collect Pokemon and fuse them throughout the game with the... Oh, gotcha. What game is easiest for shiny hunting now? I'm still going to go with Scarlet and Violet on this one. Some people may jump into the comments and argue that Legends ZA is broken with its donuts, but like the Slogfest to get there is so incredibly absurd that I really do think it would be Scarlet and Violet. I think shinies are easier to come across with sandwiches than they are in Legends Arceus. But I do know when people were doing the shiny hunting challenges, a lot of people reverted to Legends Arceus because shiny hunting could be manipulated a little bit more reliably. No, like if I try to trade it to evolve it, it won't let me trade it back. Marcus, we'll catch you later. Thanks for popping on. You saw a guy take forever to do a shiny Nuzlocke on just finding Pokemon on Scarlet. I'm pretty sure I finished my shiny only badge quest, 18 shiny Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, in Scarlet, in less time it took me to get this shiny Diglett. Like, that's how ridiculous that game is. What's my all-time shiny count? Oh, I don't have an exact number off the top of my head, but non-dupes, it's over 300. If we're counting dupes, it's probably closer to 1,000. Pokemon Go goes pretty hard. If I don't count them, I have probably closer to like 500. My proudest hunt is a shiny Jirachi from the bonus disc Wishmaker disc. I enjoy having that one. Yeah, it did take a lot of time to collect that many shinies. Most of them were in Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield and Arceus, so like it was expedited a little bit. Every copy of Pokemon games, you have the full living dex in them, except for Go. Yeah, Go's kind of a hard one. Any Pokemon that doesn't have the Sludge OT doesn't count anymore. Yeah, if that's the case, then I'm down to probably closer to 100. Gotta show them off later. I think I can manage that. No, no. So I have two trainer names because I have two YouTube channels. So one's Brass Coin, and that one I did most of my shiny hunting on. But because the Brass Coin channel was affiliated with like Pokemon bots and things like that, my trainer name kind of is blacklisted. So I got a new trainer name with the new channel that's not affiliated with trade bots and whatnot, so that my trainer name's not blacklisted. And I've been shiny hunting on that ever since. You have like half a shiny living dex on Legends Arceus. It doesn't have the same replayability as the OG games. Yeah, I think it's because it's so long and drawn out with not a lot of stuff happening in between. Like, it was a fantastic game the first time you play through it because like it's new and you want to explore, you want to do things, but once you already know what to expect, yeah, it is just long stretches of grind fest that doesn't feel authentic anymore. Your first shiny, you're gonna cry. It's a worthy experience to cry over, I think. My kid's just in his room staring up at the ceiling going, oh my gosh. Our neighbors got home from wherever the heck they were and are just being complete and total cows up there. I am so excited to move at the end of June. Also, like, I really don't want to go through the effort of packing up all this crap and moving to a different place, but like, I'm so jazzed to not be on a bottom floor anymore. Your proudest shiny was Giratina from Platinum. Solid. Got it on your first playthrough when you were a kid even. Okay. They freaked out about it. That's awesome. Still have it to this day. I got a shiny Giratina in Platinum in 451 encounters. That's one of the shinies I got while I was working. I think I was in an online banking department before we switched to the contact center. You can play game finally? Oh, you got your shiny? Gentle Nature, honestly, like for a shiny, Gentle Nature is going to be fantastic. I don't care about natures for shinies. It's whatever. Like, it's not... I don't think Gentle's great for attack or special attack stats, but it should be neutral. Ah, nice, nice. That's pretty solid. Congrats. You were like 10 and yep, still do your DS Pokemon games are framed up right now? Oof. Yeah, they are a high price. Ah, I'll buy it at a high price. Oh, good old merchant Resident Evil 4. Welcome back, Starkiller. Your full odds Whismer will be one of your favorites of all time. After your childhood Dustox, Dotson breed dog, that you finally found a shiny Dachshund the next day on SV. Oh, that's pretty cool. Black 2, White 2 are insane. Like, they're 180, aren't they? These days? You've been playing Leaf Green and your file keeps corrupting? We talking about like on your Switch or like on a cartridge? How was your Easter, Starkiller? Emulator? Well, that's why. Random encounters, not searching, is like the best way to find a shiny. Sealed over 300 for black 2 only? Well, yeah, I would expect that much for a sealed copy as well. That's crazy. It was alright, then got hectic because your grandma wants to go to the hospital every day. That is unfortunate. Emulators have their pros and their cons. Out of curiosity, Cappy, what emulator are you using? Because you could have got a bad ROM, but your emulator could also suck booty cheeks too. MGBA? Okay, which is weird because that's like the better one. If I were so inclined to ever play a ROM, that's the one I would use. Oh, that is unfortunate, Starkiller. Like, how do they handle that at the ER if it's like... Because I remember you saying your grandma was having some other issues, but At what point do they just say, no, we're not looking into this, yada yada yada? Like, do the reasons sound legitimate in any way, shape, or form? In English, open case without the case is 140 just for the cart. That makes sense. There are a lot of fakes on the market. Yeah, they are. The wire to your external hard drive is crappy and keeps disconnecting it. Why is it on an external then? That seems like a simple fix. Oh, gotcha. That's really sad, Star Killer. Is there any reasons preventing that, Star Killer? Typically, the biggest reason people avoid that is the guilt involved. And sometimes I wonder if I would have that same guilt. Whoa, 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 Cappy. Do you have a Chromebook or something? What do you mean there's not enough space on your laptop? Like, the game doesn't even take up, like, over 580 megabytes. You have a lot of other stuff. Your 5-hour energy drink mix is wearing off. That sounds terrible. Oh gosh. Yeah. That's a terrible experience, Fallen. You would have to go to court and find doctors that would say she can't take care of herself anymore, so you could make the calls. Yeah, that is a little bit harder of a process to do, especially if there's moments of clarity. But as bad as it is to say, there is a point where even if a home is bad, it's safer than what could happen if they aren't in a home and supervision isn't always available. Because that's like the main benefit of the home is like there does need to be supervision at all times type stuff. Yeah, and I guess if they're saying it could be fixed with medication and not labeling it as dementia or Alzheimer's, then that would make sense as to why they're not labeling it as that. But yeah, at the same time, like, if you can't get them to take the medication to correct it, then they probably should be in a specialized facility that can force that to happen. Hey, Fallen, have a great night. We'll catch you later. Yeah, I'm feeling that. We got another hour on stream at most, because I'm ready to hit the bed early too. We're just waiting for some kiddos to get tuckered out enough that they go to sleep. I can see the eyes on my camera still, so that means they're looking at me. They should just turn medication into shots instead of like pills that you have to swallow. Just, okay, just needle it. There you go. Hey, Left, how's it going? Good, good. Hopefully Easter's going well. Everyone has to know her by now. For real. Does she get like a punch card so that like every 10th visit is free or something? Because like at some point the insurance is going to cut off paying for it, isn't it? Hey, Socrates, welcome. I feel like you're the same person from the other day, but like the name is different. But it can be hard to get coins. If you do the Nugget Bridge glitch, it's not very hard to get them. First time here? Okay, well, welcome, first and foremost. There was somebody that we were chatting with the other day that was named Socrates. But glad to have you. Okay, like, I might be cracking out right now, but I swear I'm hearing the ghastly cry somewhere in the universe. And, like, it was tripping me up. You just downloaded Fire Red on your Switch and you want to get your first ever shiny? What you gonna go for first? You wanted Bulbasaur, but too hard? Wait, why is Bulbasaur too hard? Like, so you wouldn't go for a starter and would go for another random Pokemon? Tried forever for a shiny starter, never got one? They're not bad. They're not terrible. They can take a long time, but it'll happen eventually. Because it's a bit long. I mean, I got mine in like 2,200 encounters. Oh, might go for Abra. Vaporeon guy, welcome. Remember going to some card store back when Prismatic Evolution TCG because you wanted the Vaporeon card? Some person bought 10 booster boxes? Oh gosh. Late game might go for Deoxys or Lugia. Solid choices. Robwar, welcome. Gengar, only those who are truly based for Gengar will have a shiny 7 IV Gengar on their team. You know what? I feel that. The love for Gengar has to go so far into the universe that you unlock the 7th IV. 6 cents? Nah, 7. We're inventing stats with our love for Gengar. Ghastly's actually my next shiny I plan to hunt. Seventh Gate of Death. We have a Naruto fan in our midst. I approve. Can I show summary of Venusaur? Sure. Why? Yes. Hey, Backfire, welcome. I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't found an Abra as well. Never seen a shiny in summary? Ah, yeah. That blue screen is how I'm searching for Abra so fast. Finally got the Diglett last night, now hunting Ghastly. Nice. Lonely Nature. You're a VTuber, you used to be a Slow King? Kind of drifted from that to another character. You do know a Gengar VTuber though? Oh, there you go. VTubing is an interesting beast. Didn't know how to identify one. Well, typically I go for the shiny, but with Abra, its shiny is so close to the original, it's easier just to look at the screen, especially seems how we're going through so many of them so fast. But the screen as an extra indicator is greatly appreciated. Abra gonna take 18k. My shiny luck is over. Honestly, it should be. I have no business having gone this fast through this run. But I'll be right back in like 30 seconds.
At Stonewall Silish donated $10 through Super Chat. PC Monies.
Whoa, Stonewall. I leave for like 5 seconds and come back and there's a Super Chat on the screen. PC Monies. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Had to make sure my mic wasn't muted because I have a bad habit of doing that. But I shinies take 6 eternities. It's gotta happen at some point, because I mean, this will be the first over odds shiny this entire run. I feel like I do owe the game some sentencing. Even if you identify as one, know it's a toxic pit. Your advice, don't mention you are one in bigger channels, lest you want to be run out. I mean, I don't have any type of feeling about him one way or the other, honestly. To each their own. Some people don't like showing their face, others do. It's whatever. There's an element that I will never understand to it, but like, if you got a community behind you, that's obviously you're doing something right. So that's the judge behind it, I think. Like, if you're a VTuber with 100,000 subscribers or whatever, compared to my 400, obviously you're doing something way better than what I got going on, so I wouldn't have any judgment on a VTube channel that way. Yeah, still hunting the shiny. It's gonna take a while. Last time you were here, my son was a little sick. He is doing better. Yeah. Yeah, we figured his issue out. He had like a stomach bug. My mom usually watches the kids during my wife and I's 3-hour overlap. 2 days a week. But 1 week she was busy, so she dropped them off at daycare, and they were there a grand total of 2 hours and came home with a bug. So, you know, it is what it is. He's better. He's happy now. Ate way too much candy today. He's thriving and surviving. Oh, I ain't selling myself short, but I'm just saying that if you're able to build a VTubing channel up to that lofty of a height, then you're clearly doing something right, because I feel like what a VTube channel is usually missing is a degree of the community not knowing who they're supporting, and not being able to see a face, and that can be detrimental. But if you're overcoming that, then you're doing something way better. I would think, in that regard, that they're clearly there for a reason. Truth be told, this channel was almost a VTube channel. Gonna be real honest. Like, if I could have mulled through my well, I should say this channel, I mean the Sludge Bomb Trainer channel, if I could have mustered through all of my Professor Oak's challenge that I did on the 3DS that I still need to finish for Star Killer and by Swayze, since you guys know what I'm talking about, I did an epic Professor Oak's Living Dex challenge in Pokemon Blue. on the 3DS. Still need to finish it, but it had so many hours to the stream. And I was trying to re-record them, but with a VTube overlay to it. If I could have done that, this channel would have been a VTubing channel, but it just took too much time. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm putting my face up on it. The reason is I kind of wanted to see if this second channel would grow independently from the first channel without showing my face, and then just be like, surprise, it's me still. The channel killer challenge. Honestly, I did kind of do it to try to get some people to unsubscribe that were there for the bots, but we're still at 19,000. I don't know why, but we're there. Some VTubers show their face, and even Fansly stuff if you want to go that far, but it's not common. Okay. Last time you saw a live shiny baby brass coin was a regular guest on the stream. Yeah, he would be sitting there in his high chair eating a snack, just vibing. Hey, thanks so much, Rob War. You have a great night. Great time at work, hopefully. Or as great as could be. I'll catch you later. I don't even know who this peanut person is. Oh, we did finally surpass half odds at least. Burt Peanut, VTuber, streamer, was averaging like 20 to 30K viewers while Arc was peaking. What is Arc? Like, ARK Arc? Must have had some fantastic commentary or something. Arc Raiders extraction game. Oh, okay. Dang. He's entertaining, just not your style. And here, I couldn't imagine live streaming to 100 people at a time. I mean, I did get up to 80 at some point, so, you know, there's that. But, like, nobody was chatting, and I think it was a fluke in the system. He won the Streamer Award? Oh, solid. We did have the 86 that one day, but I don't think they were actually viewing. I think they just fell asleep doom scrolling, and I wish I could figure out how to get that to happen again, because that was so cool. It's also crazy to think, like, I don't know why it's so different, but, like, the other night I was like, okay, we got 40 subscribers left. That's not many. But now, seeing that we're at 39, it just feels different. It's like, yeah, that's still not a lot. Like, oh my gosh, that's so small. We'll get there so fast. And we're almost going into summer. I bet you by the end of summer, I have the 1,000. Like, once kids are able to not have a bedtime for a little while, I think it's going to pop off. I'll have consistency on my side and timing. That and I will be able to send my kids at a more regular interval to stay the night at grandma's house, I think. So, like, could have some later nights, earlier mornings, and random streams throughout the day. Think about a crowd of 500 people. You missed the beginning. Is this streamed from Switch? Yes. This is actually on the Switch too. Boom. Switch 2. Not that that proves anything, but it shows it's on the Switch at least. How do I set that up? So I have in my PC rig a PCI Express game capture card. It's the Elgato 4K game capture card. And so I have my Switch dock running the HDMI cord into my computer. And then my computer is set up to capture the video through OBS. And then I'm just using my OBS screen as the TV monitor. I hit 500 pretty quick, though. You think some people haven't hit 100 after years of trying? Yeah, a lot of that is knowing what I'm doing. Having already spent the time grinding on the bigger channel. That was a learning curve, and I was able to apply that. But also a huge part of it is partnering with the bigger channel and saying, hey, I'm going to be starting this other channel. This is like one of a few times that I'm going to mention it here. But if you are here for the streams, pop on over to this channel. So I instantly had 50. Like, I started that channel with 50 people, basically. I will say, after hitting about 100 is where this channel started to grow more organically. And once you hit 500, you open up a little bit more room for organic growth. I feel like there's a wall at 500 and another one at 1,000 that opens up. But as long as people keep coming back, right? That's the important part. I think if the mail glitch works on Ruby Sapphire Emerald, that video will pop off. Oh, absolutely. And I might just have to record it on my Game Boy game version to show it. Just so that I can launch it the day of. Hey, Bryson, welcome. I think I still have a picture of my phone on my phone of some instructions you sent by Swayze. I have not played Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I've heard about it, though. We were actually talking about it earlier in the stream. Welcome back, Joseph. You're glad that I keep them? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was like, what am I keeping? The photo. We were just talking about that. Yeah, it's like, hey, this is actually going to be a thing when this game gets ready to launch, and will be easily doable. I think it will actually be easier to set up because berries are a lot more abundant in that game. I do have a TikTok account. I just never post there. If I had a better computer, I would totally be streaming on TikTok at the same time right now. But TikTok uses a weird system to stream live, and my computer cannot handle at this moment the processing behind it, because like I have to create a virtual video of my stream and send it to that and use a virtual source, and so my computer is processing everything twice before sending it to all the platforms, and it just wasn't working. No, you don't need 1K followers. No, I can live stream there. Where did the name Brasscoin come from? So I was living in Texas with some buddies and wasn't able to use the internet for a long time, but I decided to use my first, middle, and last name, but not all of the letters. And so I came up with Brascoin, and it wasn't pronounced Brasscoin, but that's the way everybody pronounced it, so I just added a second S and called it good. So that's how that came about. Sludge Bomb, a little bit more straightforward. But we don't pronounce the cursed original name of the channel. So, like, I guess, long story short, it was originally kind of like a partial anagram of my name. Wouldn't it be faster to buy 5 Abras directly to your party, check them, and reset? No. Not really. Like, you would increment faster, but realistically, it's so much faster just to go to the box and check them all at once. Less time wasted in menus. I can make it 7 more hours. Who needs sleep? I do tonight. Like, tomorrow's gonna be a nightmare, I think. Like, I'm low-key kind of stressing about it because I struggle to manage my team of 9 already, but now I'm adding 3 more to that on a brand new team that nobody has done the job before because the job is new and we're kind of building it together. So like, and I got a lot of internal pressure to make it as flawless as possible. No, I'm gonna go till 9:30. I got 30 more minutes. I'll still be able to get to bed by 10. Get 8 hours of sleep by 6 o'clock. Maybe wake up early, grab a coffee or something, go into work, and hope for the best. Yeah, because, I mean, it takes the same amount of time to buy all 5, but then you got reset time every 5, then you got menu time every 5, you got, whereas you can just do the menu 3 times when you go to the Pokemon Center, well, 4 times, and just do it that way. You cut down on reset time is where you're making the biggest gain. Morning plans sound good the night before, but when morning comes, it's a different story. Yeah, I always say that I'm gonna, have a nice slow morning. I'm gonna wake up, treat myself, and go to work and all that. Usually what ends up happening is I wake up like just in time to get a shower and drive to work and get there like 3 minutes late. One-inch Punisher, welcome. I can imagine that would be an unpleasant experience for multiple people involved. If you're not back before the end of the stream, see you next time. Fair enough. MP, your favorite gen is 4 Sinnoh, but you do like Sword and Shield a lot. I mean, I had my issues with it, but like the DLC is so fire in that game that it redeemed every bad thing that I hate about it. It didn't redeem Hop. I really don't like Hop, but overall the game's okay. I think my biggest gripe with the game overall for Sword and Shield is that it's way too handholdy, and every time you enter a new route, there's something that like one of the side characters stops you to explain in great detail without the detail. It's just a lot of words. So that's my big problem with Sword and Shield, but like Isle of Armor DLC is fantastic. Pokemon, great. I didn't like that it's the first generation that didn't have all of the Pokemon available in the national deck, so I'm still salty about that. But overall, good game. Give me my Johto remakes. Yeah, I think that the art style is actually one of the better art styles we've had for a Pokemon game recently. It's actually quite a pretty Pokemon game when people get over the fact that Pokemon was never meant to be 4K. Hey, Shauna, welcome. You think Mega Evolutions were bad, eh? Yeah. I'm sure that's why they brought them back. We're like, hey, we're getting off track. We need to bring the fans back. Sorry about the earthquake here. Mine is Swampert, hands down. I love Swampert. Swampert's my boy. Second to that, Gengar, Scolipede, and Toxapex. Like, if they gave Swampert the Wooper treatment and made it poison water or a ground poison, I would be all over it. Even more. Like, it would match my typing, my favorite typing, and it would match my favorite Pokemon. It would be great. Mudkip's just so great. And then it evolves into Swampert and is just like a really powerful tanky boy. B-Boy, Abracadabra, or Alakazam? We're hoping. What's up, Colossus? How about that Pokemon rip-off? Anemo from Chinese dev? I haven't heard of that one. Palmon was alright. I played Palmon for a bit. That was fun. Look it up later. Is that the one where they capture Pokemon creatures using, like, cards? Scarpy, welcome. Wow, Rascoin channel. Getting quite a few people popping through. Oh, my wife is watching Star Trek out. That's why I'm hearing weird sounds. My wife's in the living room watching Star Trek. You just become champion on Fire Red. Very nice. Going after Deoxys now. Is that on the horizon? Going after Mewtwo. I still have yet to do that in my original Fire Red playthrough here. I went after Deoxys and then swapped over to this. But I figured I would celebrate becoming champion by going after the Mewtwo. Hunting it at 2 consoles at once, of course. You shiny hunting that Mewtwo or just going to go capture it? Shiny hunting, not gonna lie. Love it. Best of luck there. I support the grind. Oh, thanks for the luck. We'll, maybe we'll see if we get it in this batch. We got like 3, 4 more Pokemon to buy. Which ability is used to hatch egg faster? Blaze, it is Flame Body. What am I going to do after I getting Shiny Abra? I am going to beat Erica and then go Shiny Hunt Ghastly. Somebody randomly sent me 20 bucks on PayPal the other day. Did we ever get a nickname out of them? Because at this point, if they have declined, that means Stonewall is the nicknamer. Again. I feel like somebody did pose a good nickname, if not. Gemma Stokes, welcome. Abba must be my favorite Pokemon. It's up there, but not the favorite, of course. Swampert holds that position firmly. Abra is just a faster Pokemon to hunt. Yours is Glaceon. Not a bad choice. Imagine paying for subscribers. I don't know what exactly that was supposed to say. Can you repeat the question, Scarpy? I think autocorrect might have doomed you. What's your hate Pokemon in your opinion? Like the Pokemon I hate the most? That would be Bruxish. But Vanillish is really high up there too. Vanillite. I hate the way Bruxish looks. I don't like its color scheme. I don't like its lips. And I don't like that ice cream cone Pokemon. I think it's stupid. That's basically it. Next to that, I kind of like Revavroom and Varoom, but like, I also don't like it on principle. Like, I love that we have a Poison Still Pokemon. I just don't get how we have an Engine Pokemon. You absolutely despise Kricketot. I mean, kind of fair, honestly. I think it's the sound it makes when it appears. It just bothers me, but like, I don't have any kind of ill feelings for Kricketot. I think I detest Kricketune more, but maybe detest is a strong word. But I'm okay with both of those Pokemon. I just think Kricketune kind of like, eh. If I got Shiny Abra, he'll sub. That's funny. Gru, I am shiny hunting Abra. So I am just buying as many Abra as I possibly can with all my coins. Go in the PC, check the screen, see if any are shiny, rinsing and repeating. Takes a little bit of time to buy all of them. Huge waste of money. But it is the most efficient way to hunt this Pokemon in this game. You've been hunting Ho-Oh on Leaf Green for days. Thanks for the luck. Appa. I'm going to say Appa because 4 is an A in some text coding. So, and Appa is a really cool character from History's Strongest Disciple, Kenichi. So, it's either that or App 4. You can also do App 4. I can pronounce that. What's my rarest Pokemon? Shiny Jirachi from the Jirachi bonus disc during the GameCube era. I could also say Shiny Manaphy is also another rare Pokemon that I have. Well, we'll see if we get a shiny this run. This cycle anyways. Got about 30 more to buy, I think. Have I got all of the Snorlax? the two of them? No, Snorlax is on my docket to shiny hunt though, for sure. Yeah, we're going to hunt. We're gonna finish this Abra. Gonna beat Erica. I'm going to hunt Ghastly, and then find a way to beat Sabrina. And then I'm gonna shiny hunt Snorlax and find a way to beat Koga. Well, Koga's gonna be pretty easy at that point, but I'm doing the gym leaders a little out of order. Mainly because I started the Abra hunt before realizing it would probably be more prudent to have a Ghastly against a Snorlax, because Snorlax's moves will not hit Ghastly. So I'm pretty sure Struggle, being a normal type move, might not hit Ghost type Pokemon, which means Snorlax shouldn't be able to struggle itself to death, if I'm remembering correctly. After Koga, I know I want to try and get a shiny Nidoking or Nidoqueen for the ground typing and the Thunderbolt. But somebody has suggested I do shiny Lapras. And I think that would be pretty stellar. Wouldn't be doing shiny Gyarados. I already have a few of those, so it's not high up on my priority list, and it doesn't help me in the end game. Shiny Lapras is going to get its cheeks clapped by Lance, and that's the trainer I'm most worried about. So I am trying to approach this with what's going to help me defeat Lance. Now, if I want to do shiny Dratini, I'm going to have a lot longer of a hunt, because I would definitely not do that one in the Safari Zone. But I kind of want to do a Safari Zone hunt in this, just because I feel like that's as bad of a hunt as you can possibly get. Like, if I do a Safari Zone hunt in Leaf Green, that will be the worst hunt I can possibly do. What's my biggest threat of the Elite Four and Champion? Dragonite. Always Dragonite. And that's because, realistically, you can plan for every other trainer in that place. Like Lorelei, you just need an electric move, and you're going to wreck it. Fire would also work, but fire is weak against the ice, so not very great. Bruno, easy. Water and Psychic. I forget who else is there. Agatha, Psychic, and Water. Again, just for different reasons. Lance is a flying type trainer under the guise of a dragon trainer. But for the most part, water, electric, ice are going to do it for you. Problem is, Dragonite's coverage is insane, and its resistance is insane. So like every Pokemon in Gen 1, there is no ice exclusive Pokemon. Closest that you can get to that is Jinx, Ice Psychic. But every other ice type Pokemon is going to be weak to Lance in some way. And it's just not ideal. And so that's my biggest threat, because Dragonite's resistant to Thunder. There's 3 Dragonite. I think Lance only has 1 in this game, but 2 Dragonair. You should get all of the Pokemon after the champion so you can 100% complete. Oh yeah. Living decks, absolutely. Shiny living decks, never. I actually have a full living dex in Fire Red that I'm working on. Settings? Hey, Dino, welcome to the stream. And Shiny Hunt as well. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to Shiny Hunt them in this game. I cannot give up that much of my life for it, since these take so absurdly long. Hey, Shauna, have a great night. I'm close to signing off myself. So great. Oh, we hit the light goal on Brass Coin. Solid work. Have like the worst shiny luck and you bring it around with you everywhere. All right, well, we're at 4,400 basically. So that's fun. This one is going to be a stream where I sign off here. I'm going to go get ready for bed and all that fun stuff. But we will be back tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time to stream some more. I will have a little bit more leeway to stay up stupid late tomorrow. So pending good things, I should be able to stream a little bit longer tomorrow. I'm going to try something again. I'm from the middle of nowhere, Idaho, Scarpy. Oops. That was an accident.